Welcome back, guys. Uh, I let the game run for a little bit, not as long as I would have liked, actually, but I let it run for a little bit, and we can see that the towns are kind of growing. I'd say that everyone above 600 is getting there, where they want 6 different cargoes. So Fargo, Sunnyvale, Newport News, Santa Ana, and Hollywood are getting close. Hollywood in particular, of course, it just needs a few more people, and it will be up to a demand of 6 different goods, which is great. Now, I had a comment from Samuel Chow. Thank you very much for your suggestions, Samuel. And one of them was to split these lines up into different routes. Oh, well, this grain line, split it up into different routes. I don't necessarily disagree with that assessment. The reason that I've done it like this is because I've had suggestions to do it like this before, that it should all be one route, so you don't have to mess with 4 different routes. Which of course is a benefit, but the not so benefit is that it's harder to get the rates right, in my opinion, which I completely agree with you, Samuel. It is. So it would be easier to just say a rate of 200 from there to there, and that would be the amount of grain that this thing can produce. The same here, of course, and with the other 2 farms. Now, you suggested also that I put in the tarpaulin trucks instead, so that this line can deliver food over here. Now, that I'm not going to do. But you also suggested that this line, truck delivery food Provo, could actually just be the box Hampton, sorry, and go from Tallahassee to Hampton to Provo to Hampton and back. And I agree, that's something that we need to do. So yeah, I'm going to split this into multiple lines because it just makes it easier for me to gauge if we're delivering the right amount of stuff. So that's what we're going to do first. So we're going to set up a new line going from here to here. And this will be cargo, truck, production, food, Provo 1. And then we're going to set up a new line going from here to here. And this will be cargo, truck, production, food, PRV 2. And then a new line from there to there. And this will be cargo, truck, production, food, PRV 3. Now, you did also suggest that these 2 farms go here instead, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea. My concern is that we're kind of running out of how many unused industries there are. So having 2 food production plants running at 50% capacity instead of 1 running at 100% capacity, I think that's more desirable to have the 1 running at 100% capacity, because that means that this food production plant can close and something else can open in its place that might be more useful. So yeah. Alright, now if we take this line, well, actually this is what we want, and manage the vehicles. How many vehicles do we have on here? 56. Okay. So we'll take 10 of them and make the dark blue color, I guess. And we'll put you on food Provo 1. And that means that we can take this off, which is lower, no, not that. Hampton Branch. We can take off this line. All right. So then we'll manage the vehicles again, and we'll take 15. Let's see, that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we'll put you on this line, which is some brownish color, I think. Maybe that one. And we'll put you on that line. And that means that we can take Murfreesboro West off. All right. And then I guess we'll need 8 or something for this little line. So if we manage the vehicles, I think what we'll do is set them all on the other line, and then, well, we can just select all and then unselect 8 of them. And we'll make you your color, which is, I think, something like that, and set you on Provo 2. All right. And that means that we can take that and that off. Okay. And then we need terminals. And we're going to have to pause for this. So you can go on, well, actually, you can go on terminal 2. You go on terminal 3. And you can go on terminal 4. All right, and let's speed the game up. So there. Now we of course need to check all their rates, which is fine. We'll do that. So let's just do that now. You have a rate of 606. That's way too much. What about you? 407, that's way too much. Murfreesboro. 349 is way too much. And 481, which is way too much. Okay, so we need to sell some vehicles. Which we'll, of course, do. So 606, that means that we can take at least half of them off. And one more, maybe? Yeah, that works. Alright, so you're done. Let's manage you. We can take half off that. That's done. Let's manage you. 23, we'll take off 12. And sell those once autosave is done doing its thing. But yeah, I think it makes sense to do it like that, because it gives me a much clearer image of what I'm actually delivering. Right, 230, that's fine. And then you have 15. Let's take 5 off. 232. I think we'll leave it at that. And I know that they would be more better moneymakers if they were also delivering food down here to Hampton and over here and so on. But money really isn't a big concern right now. Money is very much secondary. What's the main thing is to get the towns growing. All right. Let's see. So we want this line, and we want this line, and we want to merge them. So I think what we'll do is manage these vehicles, replace them with the Yi Fangs, and make them orange, and put them on Truck Delivery Food Provo, which we'll rename. Now, this line we can now delete. And this one instead be box ham. And we'll manage that line and tell it that in Tallahassee you can pick up everything, all those things. You can only unload food, and in Provo South you can only load up on food. Yeah. And you have a rate of 418, which is kinda okay. Though I think I want to put, let's just put 4 more on there. To try and get more stuff delivered to Hampton. Okay. Now, these are fine. This one looked like it was overflowing, yeah. So let's configure that a bit. And extend it. And put some extra storage on there. Okie dokie. Good, good, good. And what do we have sitting here? A lot for box ham. Nothing for box Spokane, which is a little annoying. But this should hopefully see us getting more and more stuff delivered here. And everything is moving so slow. And it is going like 100 kilometers an hour. Well, not quite, but it's getting there. Did you get any food? No. Well, that's because you're not the kind of truck that I was looking for. Alright, did you get any food? No. But some good news as well is that this is starting to produce. Has a tiny bit stored. And none of these trucks have anything. Great. That's not what I wanted to show you. It was actually starting to produce, and so was this. You can see there is fuel sitting here. And you have 13 crude. Or oil. You have a little bit of oil. It is starting to work. It is starting to work. So that's kind of nice. that is kind of nice. Let's see how it's looking here. Man, it is just piling up. You basically only got food. We'll pick up what little bit is going that way. You basically only get food. We'll get a little bit of something else, but not a lot. Box, you'll get a lot more. That's good. Alright. Well, things are getting a little bit better, I think. This is going to go up to 373, which is good. Let's take a look at the Hollywood. It is at... Damn it, it was at 711. Now it's down to 697 and going down. Damn it. Don't do that. Deliver more stuff to it, please. You are starting to pick up your production again. Good. Need to deliver more. Need to deliver a lot more. We also need Concord to grow. Just need more of everything, man. We need more of everything. Let's in that. What's your rate? 160. Let's increase that. Come on, clone. 251, that's better. And what about you? Rate of 113, that's more than enough. Okay. Okay. Let's see, how is Santa Rosa looking? It's not getting a whole hell of a lot of stuff, is it? Let's take a look at box 238. That is more than enough rate. But we might change these to... you know, we're going to do it. We're going to replace those with the urban e-trucks. And we're going to clone them. So what's your rate now? 318, that's fine. And the urban e-trucks can carry less, but they can now... My thinking is that there's several different products that needs to be delivered, so having smaller trucks, because it's not that much that's there all the time, so having smaller trucks might be better. That's my thinking. That come more frequently, right? That's my thinking anyway. You have a rate of 71. That's not enough. Clone you. That's better. You are full of grain. Decent amounts of stuff. All right. You just picked up here, so you are pretty darn full. Let's see what you... Right. Let's see. 9 million, so there's quite a lot being dropped off here. Quite a lot being dropped off here, which is great. As long as it's not going back again. And then you're picking up some plastic, some food, some machines. Alright. Alright, I can dig it. You are full. Too full. And there's so much waiting for you. Are you going to drop off some of the stuff here and pick something else up? I'm hoping that you are. Well, a little bit. Not a whole lot, though. But it did fill up. Alright, so Santa Rosa has a tiny bit sitting there. New York City has quite a lot, and so does Cleveland. Your rate is fine. Newport News is getting there. It's going up to the devil's number. Okay, we set up these bus lines. We haven't checked on them. Let's do that and see. Quite a lot of people want to go to Amarillo. And what about down here in Amarillo? Quite a lot of people want to go to Sunnyvale. So let's put another 2 buses on that line. Right, and then we did the same over here with Tulsa, Los Angeles, Fort Lauderdale. So let's see. Well, a little bit. A little bit. And a little bit, but the Fort Lauderdale bus system is very much overloaded. The rate is very, very low. Let's clone you. What kind of bus are you? You're the Citaro. Let's get one more. And then do the same for you. All right. The other lines, the intercity lines, they really aren't that interesting though. Kind of want to see our buses here. They look pretty good. It's heading to Washington Street. Any passengers on board? No? Not a one. Okay. Well, it's a good looking bus. Renaissance Hotel. Cool. Morgan's since 1850. I wonder if that building has been there since 1850 in the game. That would be pretty cool since it says since 1850 and that it would then have been there since the very start of the game. It is such a pretty game. Such a pretty game. Alright. Well, we do have quite a lot of people waiting everywhere, so I think adding those buses was a good idea. That's doesn't have very many passengers, neither does that. Neither does that. Okay, I definitely don't need to add to that. Are things falling off here? No. Good. All right. Well, these are all gone now. Look at that. It is starting to produce, and we do have stuff sitting here. 319 fuel sitting for this line. I did add in so that it can use 3 different terminals to fill up, because the line needs to have a rate of 800, and having that on one platform on such a short terminal is not advisable. They'd be backing up everything. So I gave them 3. All right. We're looking Fort Collins quite a lot. Not so much going down to Oxnard. Quite a lot of fluids sitting here. I did add 2 fluid trains to the fluid line as well, so that's hopefully good. We're going to Fort Collins. Go, go. All right. You're coming in with basically a full load. Let's see if you unload some goodies. $9.4 million, so yeah, it's definitely unloading something. It's definitely unloading something. And then it's filling up with a bunch of other somethings, and it's going to be completely full going to Fort Collins. Fantastic. You don't have that much, but I think you'll have plenty. Yeah, you'll have plenty. Good, good, good. Goody, goody, good. All right, so here come some of the trucks for this. This is really very useful. It was suggested to me for a while ago. Well, it was suggested to me a while ago that I do this, and it definitely works in this case. Definitely works in this case. The issue with it is that it takes longer to load and unload. Well, at least to load. I'm not sure about unload, but definitely to load. It takes a little bit longer to load when it's not the primary platform. But I can live with that. I can live with that. And we still have 168 crude sitting here. Okay. What about Durham down here? It's getting decent amounts of stuff. But look at that. It's only at 529 with this 70%, which is a little annoying. So it needs even more. So let's take a look at the rate of 253. Say that that's enough. But again, I'm considering if we should change these to the other ones and double the amount of trucks, more or less, so that they carry less but carry more frequent, meaning that they can carry more different kinds of goods. The fuel line has a rate of 105. That's more than enough. All right, let's just see the development of our towns. So Hollywood is down to 690. Newport News 659. Santa Ana. Spokane is still at 370. Los Angeles is actually moving up the list a bit. Hopefully, we can get them growing soon. Actually, isn't that much cargo sitting down here, which is surprising. You're coming in with a decent amount. A decent amount. Let's see how much money you make. $16 million. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. And you unload everything. And then what do you load up on? Some tools, a bit of goods, a few machines, and that seems to be it. Yeah. Alright. Alright. You are full with delicious things. You didn't get much either, so yeah. The harbors are looking okayish. Well, there's quite a lot sitting here for Phoenix Port. What's our rate on that line? 2,437. So pretty good rate, I'd say. And what about this? That also has quite a lot of stuff sitting here, but it's not overflowing. Alright, you're moving to Noah Port. Got a decent haul. You're full. And the boxcar is getting a lot of stuff. That is not too bad. Fluid is not too bad. Hopper is not too bad. But the box has a lot sitting here. We have a box train in here right now, which is going to load up on some plastic, some tools, and some food. Cool. Cool. We're a box as well. You got 100 plastic, 60, 40, 40. Nice. Let's just, as a final thing, take a look at this guy. Are you producing? You're getting there. You're getting there. You do need more plastic, though. Are you bringing in plastic? No. Are you bringing in plastic? No. We have plastic sitting here? No. Are you bringing in plastic? Yes. Let's see if this train is going to drop some of its plastic off, because it really needs to. Now let's get some plastic in here. Come on. Drop off all your plastic, please. Please, 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 please. Well, it dropped off for 5 million. And it's dropping off at least some of the plastic. 22. Woo. A lot of the food. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is looking fine. All right, anyway, we are out of time, so we'll continue on in the next one. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.